Hi, welcome to the stream. Hey Cacao, hey Necro, hey Drago. I hope you guys are doing good. Why are my eyebrows so raised? What is happening? There we go. Alright. Hi guys. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Hell yeah. Thank you for tuning in, Cacao. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Okay, so awesome. Very glad to hear. I am going to show you guys a little thing because last time we had all these paintings here and I had all these unknowns in the list that I definitely all by myself and not with the help of a certain friendly robot who is in chat right now figured out and entered into the grid, and I filled in the blanks together with definitely no one, especially not that friendly robot in chat. Thank you, Roboto. I appreciate you a lot for helping me with this. Thank you, Drago. Hello. But yes, I filled in the blanks as best as I could. I had this one here, the G. The G was kind of off. I guess I wasn't at the right G spot. So, I got an E here, which is wrong and doesn't make sense. So I kind of just guessed for most of these by adding question marks. So, what I believe this to say, I have no basis for this to say we, other than the fact that it's a common two-letter word that Frobo also definitely didn't help me with. And it's the only one that makes grammatical sense in the rest of the sentence. Also, yes, Frobo, very true. It's okay. So if we read this out, it says, if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I have no idea what this means, except for the fact that clearly some dates, potentially years or full dates, are involved in opening various safes around the manor, which I only know of one, which I don't know if that's concerning. Also, hi Mivy. Yes. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. The only thing this had me thinking of immediately is the gates around the garden area of the manor. So I was thinking of maybe checking those out first, and then seeing where that gets us. Even though I have no idea how counting them it would help us in any way. But we'll see how it goes. Loop around the area and count them. Maybe the gates count as some of the 8 safes. I don't know. I have no idea. Either way, we are back in the game. Eight safes, yeah. That's what it says. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what... No, I got safes for sure, so that's correct. We are in day 9. So, do these things count as gates? That's not a... That's not a... Not a small gate. Right? That's a big gate. Is that a small gate? A smaller gate? Explore and see. I didn't even see this last time. Fuck is this? Excuse me? Didn't know we had a fucking mine shaft here. Okay. And then... Oh. Well, would you look at that? The butterfly meme. Is this a small gate? That's basically how I'm feeling right now, yeah. So there's a combination lock here. Four digits specifically. Interesting. Seems familiar. I swear I saw some... There it is! Oh, I need to go into the dark room with the magnifying glass. I'm sure if I zoom into this with the magnifying glass, I can actually see the combination or something. Oh! That's probably how that goes, right? Can I, like, lodge myself up there and just skip over the fence? That would be funny. But, well, that's clearly a small gate, right? It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's try it. One, 2, 3, 4. No. Damn. Would have been too easy. Small gates. Small gates. That's not a gate. That's like a... It's like an entranceway. That looks like the shelter room would be behind it. This is a small gate? That doesn't seem like a small gate. There's another... How many doors are there out here? You know, I'm realizing I've never actually explored the outdoors here all that well. Also, I just realized I have desktop audio super low. I don't know if you guys have been hearing anything. There's something behind that, but blocked off. A lot of bird baths everywhere. Fuck is this? How have I never been here? And why is it so spooky? Fucking medieval wall torches? Sounds like Miffy recognizes the place. Don't know if that's a good thing. Oh yeah, I threw a coin in here at one point. This is clearly a small... These have to be small gates, right? So that's the second small gate. That's a bridge. If you say so, streamer. Don't call me streamer, that feels condescending. I don't even know why. These are some small ass trees. Okay, gamer, that is somehow worse. Never mind. Oh, goodbye. Condescending is when a prisoner climbs down a ladder. This is also true indeed. There's gotta be something up with the bird baths as well, right? Fucking hell. Okay. I counted 2 gates. I don't know what that does for me. We have the shelter. I want to get the shelter again. And see if I can mess around with the... Hold on. There's no clocks inside here, are there? Because we're in day 9. Have I not read this? I don't think I've read this. Have I? Shelter? I have not. Holy shit, okay. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. I don't know what this means. But I guess we know this now. Okay, so... I'm guessing... because this would be either day 6 or day 8. I'm guessing it will be day 8. Which would mean it is now the 15th of November, 93. Also, that's a classic joke. 15th of November. At least 1 hour in advance. I'm gonna set it to... I guess just 1 p.m. and hope for the best. I don't know what time it was. There was a clock outside. On the outside... here. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. With 1 p.m., aren't we? I mean, I guess it's a little bit, man, I don't know. I guess we got some time to kill for 1 p.m. and also try to keep enough steppies to be able to go back there. Yeah, this is also... Gotcha. So you have the foundation, which does not reset each day. So that's interesting. Corridor, hallway, bunk room. Let's go to hallway. I don't know where exactly I'm going, to be completely honest. Kind of just vibing it out. It is interesting that we immediately got a door all the way to the west wing. That doesn't feel very, very common. Corridor, spare room, parlor. I want to go back to the foundation and see if that does anything. Workshop. That's pretty cool. I don't think we have anything here we can do because we got 0 stuffs. And of course, it's not that easy. Guess we're taking a corridor. A West Wing Hall. Sure. Is this room exclusively just on the west side? I mean, it would make sense because it's a West Wing Hall, but you know. I guess I can take a guest bedroom. Get some steppies back. No. Magnifying glass is a little bit upsetting. Door's locked. What a convenient place to find a key. Sure, let's take a den. And then that goes immediately there. Alright, it's 10 a.m. Gotta make sure not to miss the time frame for the thing. Alright, I needed to do something. Was this lantern here? I'm sure it was. Oh yeah, and dig spots that I don't have a shovel for. Laboratory. Imagine having gems for fucking anything. That would be crazy. Alright, okay. I still have no idea what to do here. The only thing I know is like this looks very similar to what I thought were the the vent shafts that go through some of the rooms. I could have had a gem as well. That's crazy. I'm just a bit silly. Dining room, parlor, pantry. Alright. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I'm kind of aimless right now. I'm mostly just waiting for the clock at this point. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. I've never been to the pool before. Banana. Interesting. Pool rules. Drafting pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. And of course, no running. Hi Scroll, welcome to the stream. Yes, we got blueprints. I don't think you were here last time. Yeah, I was just about to point out. I got I got this. If you count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I did not get into 46 yet, but I did get this, which is cool. I still haven't even entered the antechamber a single time because it's somehow never worked out. Yeah, I got those figured out. Today's date. What about today's date? Today's date cracks the shelter safe. I guess that must be one of the dates then. Yeah, you're right. That is one of the safes, I guess. Right? Is there a clock in here? I need to be out by 1 p.m. Shelter safe as the pain. I don't know if it is. It might be. Depending on whether I read the library date correctly, I might actually get it today. Because I set it to what I believe to be today's date at 1 p.m. So, in the best case, we'll get that worked out. We'll see how it goes. Isn't it just time that matters? No, you need to set a date. Right? There's a terrace. I can put a terrace here. I guess I can. Guess I'm putting down a terrace. That's a gem. Awesome. I need to find... It's easy to figure out what the current date is, though. I'm sure it is if you know how. I don't think I do. Is there anything here I could do? There's a sledgehammer that I haven't collected, apparently. So that's interesting. Right, this was locked. This was locked. closed off. Oh yeah, and we got to the foundation one time. You guys gotta stop making me feel stupid. Where did you put the foundation? Apparently right here. I have no idea what's up with that room. I have no concept of what it does. I just saw there's an elevator in there that I can't use. I didn't even know you could put that somewhere else. I just saw it and it was cool. Better to have it higher up. I don't know what it does. You can't make me feel judged for something I don't know about. You silly. It is permanent. That is true. Utility closet. You know what? I might just... You're mean. Turn that off. Everyone knows foundations are better in higher ranks, of course. What was that? There was a solution to this that was kind of consistent. Yeah, there it is. I still don't know what this does. Little trick you can do with it later. It's nice in high ranks. It's nothing important. Awesome. Can I press any more of these buttons? I can. Wait, am I silly? Have I been able to do that this entire time and I just never did? What is happening? Now the purple's gone. And now that's gone. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so now it's all purple. Now that turns it white. And everything else goes blue? Fuck. I'm just mashing buttons. One of them turns white. Is it always the first one I press then? If I press this one and that one turns white? Okay. I'm guessing there's one I have to eventually turn white, maybe? I have no idea. We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. Nope. I've only ever had the security room like twice, I think. Yeah. I figured I had my suspicion that something was up with the painting in the first stream because there was I don't know what date it is. I'm sorry. Don't be so mean to me, please. I thought it had something to do with the starting letters of the... Ooh, dark room. Oh shit, okay. Hold on, I need this. Oh, and I need to enter the dark room for it to turn off. It's sheltered. Never mind, I got the shelter, so it stays on. Right. There's a key card in here. Oh, that's where I zoom in, isn't it? I need a magnifying glass, please. I need it so bad. Sure, let's put a closet. I don't know what items can be in there. Gem and key, I guess. Magnifying glass is so important that you should honestly just start the day with it. I've had it once, I think. Either once or twice. Definitely not more than twice. Parlor. Doesn't the parlor have a chance of having the magnifying glass? I think so, right? Or am I being silly? I don't remember. Logic puzzle time. You know what? Sure. 2 of these statements are true. Statement on the blue box is true. Gems are in a box with a true statement. These 2 are true. This is false. Therefore, it is in here. God, I'm so smart. I'm such a big brain genius. Alright, what time is it? Why are there no clocks here? Parlor's always just the boxes. Fair enough. Guess I'm taking the observatory. I already had the guest bedroom. I've only ever... That's the only place where I've found the magnifying glass, and only once. Why am I rotating this? I don't know anything for sure, just speaking from experience. Fair enough. Oh, this gives me steppies, right? There it is. 3 steppies. Sometimes I feel like the narrator of the Stanley Parable in your streams. I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh yeah, I have the sound amplifier. That doesn't help me at all. Commissary? Can I buy a magnifying glass? Of course I can't buy a magnifying glass. Who the fuck in their right mind would make an important item buyable in a place that you get to buy things in often? Oh my god. I might as well take a shovel. I don't know what the sleeping mask does. I might as well get one. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5. Ooh, that is actually pretty big. Okay, that's cool. Speaking of, we have a clock here. Salt shaker's solid too. Gotta know the salty banana strat. That's the second time salty banana has been said in chat today. Oh my god. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna see what I can draft here, just for the sake of it. I don't really care. I'm gonna go back. I found a banana in the pool room. Okay, I need to see this. Oh, I'm gonna inspect fucking everything. Hello, sir. Cacao. Awesome. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be taking screenshots of everything here. Especially if there's nothing that... Inspect the clock, true. We do have to go... I think it stays open for 3... There it is. There we fucking go. Holy shit. Okay. Dark room. It stays open for 3 hours, I think it said. So I think that should be fine. Yeah, I can't see the lock combo, but I can probably... Is that the... That is a date. It's not as safe though. But maybe I can still... Hello. I'm gonna try that as the combo for that lock when we're done here. I'm gonna squint and lean in to see them. I was trying to do that, but most of the time I didn't manage to see shit. "4K TV. Yeah, that's crazy. Right, that's what we just saw. Maybe it's the kind of thing you can see if you know what the solution is, and you can like go like, oh yeah, that does say that if you know what it is. Anyway, I think we're good here. We're gonna try drafting. I mean, guess might as well get a mail room. Don't know what kind of package we're getting, but cool that we got it. Was there anything else that I wanted to zoom in on? I don't think so. Alright. I'm gonna go back to... We can probably make it. I just wait. Probably just wait for 1 p.m., right? I swear, if I set the wrong date because I don't know what date it is, I'm gonna cry so hard. No, you're good. I got you. Hold on, I just want to check. Where is that? Shelter. It will remain open for 4 hours. So we're really not in a rush. Is what that means. So close. I'm just gonna wait it out. Put on some lip balm in the meantime, because my lips are dry as hell. So how are you guys doing? How's your guys' day going? Nice weather we're having. I don't have coins to throw in there. That's a shame. Skybox is cool. What kind of mountain is that? I never even looked at this. That's a pretty crazy mountain. Is that even mountain? That does not look natural. Pointy Cock Mountain. Yep, that's what it's called. It's the official name now. God, I can't unsee it. What did you do to my brain? I'm just spinning. Sorry. Come on. I just slowly walk towards the shelter and hope that it unlocks. You know, let's just do that. I could, but I don't know how far that goes, and I don't want to use all my steppies. If I could be using them to go down here and getting... Oh my god, I'm a genius! I'm so smart. What is that? Seven. Okay, so I know what time it is, what date it is. By pure fucking chance. Dear uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. Girl, I'm screenshotting everything. I don't know what I could use or not use. Well, I've never had the opportunity to prove it. I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I'm aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behaviors had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Screenshotting fucking everything. Don't care. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. And I have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she's still alive Alive, safe, and finally free. Was that one of the rubies that we just picked up? Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marianne safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Interesting. If you think it doesn't spoil anything else, then go for it. Oops. What happened? Screenshot. Why did you die? Okay. Guess we're doing that again. This is the only puzzle that needs it. Gotcha. Then, by all means, go for it. Oh, I need the fucking security room. You know what? I have to go to security. I have to. It is a requirement. I'm gonna go to the orchard tomorrow. I have to go to security. I hope I can make it. I have 2 bedrooms on the way. So that should be 10 bonus steppies with a sleeping mask. I'm hoping the sleeping mask triggers. Because it says first time you enter a bedroom with a sleeping mask. It should be right now. It doesn't trigger. No, it does. Never mind. Thank God. Okay, good. Awesome. Library checkout slips show it. Staff announcement on the security terminal shows the starting date. Many desks of calendars. I haven't noticed the calendars. I've noticed the date on the letters, but they were all over the place and I didn't think that any of them were related to the current date. I had no idea that it was the starting date that shows. And the library checkout slip is how I found the current date. So, I actually don't feel that stupid. The issue I had with the library checkout slip was that I didn't know if it was the request date or the delivery date, but I guessed correctly. Alright, now what I want to check in here is this fucking thing, because I'm sure you can read it. Swan Song. There it is. Fucking knew you could read that. Okay. Security. Password. Swan Song. I should probably screenshot these things in general. Maybe. I haven't screenshot any of these. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Log into network. Swan Song. Oh, the dark puzzles are fun. They're awesome. Okay. That's a lot. Glossary of terms. Kitchen adjoining. Archive floor plan, bedroom. Oh, is this just... Oh yeah, these are just, Dirigi blocks. The commissary players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigi blocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Oh, it's... They're planning to add a playable version at some point, apparently. That's really cool. The directory contains detailed information for all rooms on the estate that you have drafted. Access the directory at any time from the system menu or pressing R. Dig. Dead end. Traption. Gotcha. So much shit here. Luck. We all need a bit of it. Luck determines the likelihood that you will find additional items and rooms in your estate. That's what that means. Okay, I was wondering what the clovers mean, but that makes sense. History. Oh, I see. Alright. No, there's no foundation here. I was thinking maybe that would do something. Something about the West Wing. The West Wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very left edge of the house. Alright. Data disks. Gotcha. This is actually just... This data transfer is not currently available. Okay. Email. Permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Alright, I'm gonna screenshot that because I'm absolutely gonna forget it. Remote terminal access. Possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere in the estate using RTA. Shelter one is online. Nodes will soon be more complex than the game. I'm sure they will be. I'm gonna check that out later. I want to check out staff services first. Out. Staff announcements. Request schedule change. Special orders. Temporarily disabled. As of November 4th. I see. I see. Okay. Staff announcements. Well, there's the starting date. Yeah. No, I would have had it if I had the magnifying glass at any point where I had a security room. But yeah, I haven't been here yet before. Press schedule change. That makes sense. Special orders. Commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. What would you like to order? Ooh. Running shoes, magnifying glass? Do I want a magnifying glass? I mean, it is like the thing I always need. Okay, we're ordering a magnifying glass. Sure. Order accepted. Forgot they even exist. Fair enough. View active terminals. Shelter. Didn't they say they disabled remote stuff? Guess not. Is that the same thing then? If I connect to that? Probably is. Right, because I don't have the office. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That checks out. Alright. Well, I don't think I'm making it back. 'Cause that's like... Yeah, I got 11 steppies, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can barely make it outside, so I guess I'm calling it a day. On the notepad, blue memo's true, red memo's lies. A cool drawing. You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna take a fucking screenshot of this as well. 'Cause might as well. I'm getting so paranoid with this game. Void coffee. Delicious. Yeah. The urge to backseat. Just looking at the keyboard at this point. No, I don't know what else to do here. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm doing it. Even though I have a very strong feeling that there was something I could have done, but I didn't know about it. And that's okay. One new room, right, the pool room. I need to find the office at some point. Oops. Sorry. I guess this kind of works because I wanted to check out the combination that I already forgot. 1128. Surely that's the orchard code. Right. It has to be. To look through previous screenshots sometimes. True. I did look through them before the stream started because I did the whole I had a few paintings that I couldn't figure out on stream and I had help with me. 1128. Awesome. Apple Orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steppies. Holy shit, that's big. Okay. That's crazy. Fucking bird baths. I swear there's something up with those. What are you? I don't even know what that is. Of course I can... What the fuck? Oh. Okay. I guess that's the thing. Cool. Surely that's nothing important. Surely. What are you? Damn. Hard news. Gardener's logbook. That is not what I thought it was at first. Okay. Anyway. Apple orchard. Gardener's logbook. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of his improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. It's like a shark fin in a bird bath. It looks like a sundial or something. I don't know what that is. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. Might be a little young to know that one. What do you mean? Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the rounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. That's why the secret garden key didn't fit that one time, because I can only draft it along the perimeter of the house. That explains it. Okay, good to know. I've also never been in the morning room. A soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacities to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Interesting. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. Info you will almost never remember to utilize while drafting. Awesome. I do want to get a greenhouse on a rich soil plot. Switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, those renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. That's what that was. Smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the Richards gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. So that's the valve that I switched earlier. There was a gas line. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I've submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. Man, if only. Because I remember getting a cloister and being confused about how to get to the center. But he also doesn't know, so that's great. Best rendition, pretty good considering I've only ever seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. That's one of the stained glass things, isn't it? Hold on. Chapel. Yep. It's number 1. Interesting. I still have a theory about these chapel stained glass things. Because these look a lot like, I don't know if it's true, but these look a lot like the ranks to me. And they correspond to different rooms, clearly. This would be the cloister. This would be the kitchen. And this would be maybe the greenhouse or something. Oh my god, thank you, Necro. Thank you so much for the sub. And welcome back to the Sub Pups, Cacao. There was some room. There is like a... Hold on. This is done, right? Yeah. Okay, I can have the... bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, red rooms. There is the furnace. I don't know if that works with like a chimney suite type thing. There's the maid's chamber, which would be number 5. Oh, no fucking... I guess that would be the billiard room, right? Is that a thingy? And then the chapel will be number 7. I don't know if any of that makes sense. It's probably not the billiard room. That's probably something else. I'm probably just a little dumb and stupid. What's that? Absolutely unhinged theory like this is totally plausible in a game like this. I mean, there's a reason why they got numbers. And clearly they correspond to the rooms, right? Like, this is very clear. It even hints at being depicted in the chapel. And it references the cloister room. I would be more upset if this wasn't actually related somehow. Oh, so that is one of the ruby holding things. I'm gonna screenshot that just in case that ever becomes relevant. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? What do they mean? That is the question. Did you move? No, that thing just still looks exactly the same. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I can turn these back off. Okay. I see. And that turns these back on. Does that mean if I turn the gas valve off, the apples are gonna die and I don't get the bonus stuff? Not proving and disproving your theory. I mean, the fucking paintings were real. The fucking paintings were real. This is a step down from the paintings. I guess we'll see what happens with the apples. I've had some that were just comical levels of overthinking and actually ended up being legit. That's what I'm saying. No apples, they froze. I want to see. That's a light that I have there now, right? And that's the gas valve on this side, so clearly there has to be a gas valve on the west side as well, right? That's what I would imagine. Though it might be on the other side of the little stream. It is about puzzles and exploring, this is true. Alright, let's just see what kind of room we get. Tomb? Oh, that's a new room. I have to take that. Okay. Oh god. The motion sickness staircase. Hi. What the fuck? Good thing this isn't terrifying at all. Oh no. Oh! Just as I talk about the fucking chapel bullshit. Is it a horror game? I swear to God, if I get jump scared by something down here, I'm gonna actually cry live on stream, and I'm gonna make it everyone's problem. Yeah, these are the chapel thingies. Hold on. And I saw I can interact with them. I just want to do it in the right order, because I imagine the order matters. This would be number 1, right? I do you number 1. Then number 2 is you. Number 3 is wherever the pitchfork is. Nope. There we go. Number 4 is the chimney suite. Yep. Number 5 is the mage. Making sure. Yep. Number 6 is whatever this is. And number 7. I'm so smart. Holy shit. God, I'm a genius. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, there's stuff here. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is a definitive dead end. Or is it? Well, clearly not. Tomb. I'm gonna check that out in a bit. I haven't checked around this entire room yet. Is that relevant? I don't know if that's relevant. Let's screenshot this. There's 2. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna screenshot it just in case. I don't trust myself. That feels too specific to just be a coincidence that that's there. Okay. Might take a torch or something. This feels very strangely placed as well. But alright. Oh. Open only in the event of my death. Again, screenshotting everything. Don't care. Simon. And so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this very dark, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? Holy shit. This is insane. This game is so fucking cool. In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. Fucking bot just posted. Automod caught it. In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains. And the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What a dreadful tradition it is it that stumped me in this sunless hollow? Goddamn. Uncle was not happy. And if by morbid example, this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants you in a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulture as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. Man, I'm getting a little emotional. And in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted to you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. So, Robo, what's up? Did you get the puzzle in this place? You might have missed me pulling the levers in the right order. I already did that. I realized it as soon as I saw the statues. I just came. Congratulations. Oh, in. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, I got them. I just wanted to finish looking around before going through the pathway. Some more candles. I'm screenshotting these. Not like that. In what / who is insane, maybe. Yep, there it is. In your mom. Goddamn. Where the fuck am I going? Catacombs underground. That's just a skull. It's a lot of skulls. Hi. That's an arrow. I want to go here, though. Hi. Surely. Underground map? Reservoir? Okay, surely this will be relevant at some point. These catacombs are a separate thing, right? I mean, we're clearly underground. Clearly underground already. What is this? What are you? What is this? Peter, what is this? An arrow in the crypt. Good thing statues can't move. If this thing goes weeping angel on me... Did it move? Am I tripping? Oh. You're so right. Thank you. Holy shit, I would have actually missed that. That's insane. It's not like I've been moving statues' arms this entire time. Actually just trying to freak you out? Well, it helped. Thank you. Abandoned mine. Is this excavation tunnel? Where the fuck am I? What the hell is going on? That's a room. Oh, that's another part of the... You thought the game takes place in a mansion. It lowered the scythe to the paper. Oh, fuck. Okay. You know what? I might actually just have to open my image editing thing and put these together. Yep, that's exactly what I'm opening right now. I'm opening paint.net because it's an awesome program and I like it. Okay, so here's one, right? Here's one piece. Can I copy? This image, crop image, copy? Paste? Doesn't contain an image. I guess I can take a screenshot of the screenshot. That probably works, right? Surely. That's not gonna be a terrible idea. And then... do these fit together? Maybe? I mean, that kind of works, right? Kind of. If I get the sides right, maybe. Yeah, no, that definitely goes together. Yeah, there we go. Just a tiny bit smaller. Awesome. Okay, cool. Gonna have to crop out a bunch of shit here. Oh, that's maybe a bit big. Okay. There we go. Oops. Awesome. Get rid of that. Bullshit. Oops. Did not mean to. You know what? I should probably just use a lasso tool. In general. Maybe that would have been better. Did I cut out something? No, I didn't. Not really. Fuck it, I'm still gonna redo this with the lasso. I don't have the point-based lasso. Not a thing here. But I can at least do this. Kind of. Trace it and it'll be fine. Surely. Alright, awesome. And I guess while we're here, I might as well just this out. I select the right layer. That would probably help. Alright, so that's 2 pieces that go together. Awesome. Upgrade disc is just here. No fucking clue what this room is aside from that. Cut out the leak partially. Well, this part was in neither of the maps. Oh shit. Okay. That's a boat. Where the fuck am I going? That's a lot of water. Alright, so I can't go through here. By the looks of it. I do want to go back and see about the scythe, whether that pointed somewhere. Points specifically here. Onto this little island, I guess. So, I'm gonna just, oops, maybe a bit big. Let's put a red circle in here. Scythe statue. Scythe Reaper statue. Point here. Sure, let's go with that. Alright. Awesome. This didn't change. Can I... Oh, I can only pull this. That doesn't really help me, does it? What the fuck is this? It's like a fucking Super Mario stage, holy shit. Is that one of the vault doors that we saw in the security? That must be up here then, right? Somewhere? I guess. What happens if I pull this? And I can't go through here anymore. But I can go from the other side, so I guess I have to prepare this? Does this stay throughout days? I would imagine not. But I would guess that this would let me go here somewhere and then get into that room from this direction. Whatever that does for me. Well, holy shit. Not quite what I expected to find here. But this was actually super sick. I think I got everything. I don't have a shovel. Wait until you find the rocket launcher. God, I wish. Okay, well that was a productive visit, I would say. Is there a gas valve here somewhere? Perchance. Probably on the other side. I need the garage. Alright. I want to see if I can get the garage. Utility closet would be good, because I think I need to turn on power to the garage. But I can do that later. Package has been delivered. That's awesome. I really want to get a garage, though. Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. Statement on the white box is true. Well, every statement has the word white in it, so that is false. Which means this is false, which means this is true, which means it's in the white box. God, I'm a genius. Oh, look, there's park keys. It's almost like the game's trying to set me up for a garage. Corridor. Kitchen workshop. I'm gonna go for a den. The utility closet is actually what I wanted. Because I want to turn on the garage. And then surely I get a garage for a gem. Awesome. And I can open the door, the gate. Sick. I also got the car keys. What the fuck? Okay, key to the secret garden. We've seen this. That's just a fucking pipe bomb? Oh, that's a battery pack. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Okay. Yep, I've already seen this. There. Right, since we're here, there has to be something on this side, right? Or am I just being silly? I guess I'm just being silly. I thought this is where the gas valve would be, because that would make sense to be more hidden away, but I guess it also makes sense that it's not here. Bit of a shame, but I'll take it. Okay. Well, I have a battery pack. I really need to find a terminal. And I'm getting low on steppies, which is a bit of an issue. It's a bedroom never hurts. For you traversal? Sure. Holy mailroom. Let me get a hallway just to keep some options. Patio, storeroom, nook. Sure, let's get a patio. Let's see what this can draft. Drawing room, closet, pantry. I guess the pantry would probably give me food. So that's probably worth it. That's 3 steppies. Alright. Awesome. Nursery, workshop, mailroom. Well, the workshop's the only one that doesn't lock me out of everything. And wait until you find the hypertube leading to the final boss in the blue room. Really rough fight. You're silly. There's a lever here. Broken lever. I do have the music sheet. I did not have that screenshotted. Okay. Where's the workshop? Where am I? Oh fuck, my eyes. Oh. Sorry. Do I not have the... What is it called? The workshop. Do I not have the workshop as a room? Catacombs Q. I guess not. Workshop. Oh, is this just a K? Oh, that's what that means. That's all that is. I'm still gonna keep it around, but... Okay, awesome. Workshop. Right, I have this, which I already have in the list of music sheets. We already know this. Alright. Secret passage. Closet. Chapel. Sure, let's try a secret passage. I've never been in here, I don't think. Secret passage is also a pawn room. Secret passage. Oh, and that's how it... Okay, I see. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Green rooms, hallways. What is a terminal? Can I even get to a terminal? So we just go for a hallway then. Or something, right? An orange. Oh yay. Hallway doors are always unlocked. East Wing Hall. I've never been to the East Wing Hall. Oh, oh my god, my voice cracked. Hi. Welcome. God, that was embarrassing. Good morning. Good morning, Tin. I hope you're doing good. Okay, East Wing Hall is boring as shit. Observatory. grab a nook. See what this room is. Special keys. Oh yeah, the secret garden key, which I can't use. Because I'm not... Okay, we have 3 keys. There's another key in the nook. Pool, weight room. Lose half your steppies? That's so many steppies! Shovel and something else. I don't even think that's worth going for, because I'm not gonna get anywhere. I really just want a fucking security room or something. Guess we're going for an observatory. What does number 4 do? I already forgot. Give me a gem. Awesome. Laboratory has a terminal. Right? Yes. Awesome. Alright. Half your steppies for 4 doors isn't that bad. Don't have many in a kitchen. Dining room is nearby. That's true. Cloister data has been found. Alright. Permanently add an extra 5 steppies to the main course for each kitchen, pantry, or furnace you draft from this cloister. Find 8 dirt piles in each room with a fireplace you draft from this cloister. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. I mean, the temptation is there to just go with a luck one. But I gotta gamble. I need the gamba. Dirt piles is kind of fire though, and my canine instincts are telling me to dig in the dirt. Any room with a fireplace. I don't even know which rooms have a fireplace. I think the den has one, right? I don't even know if that's true. I gotta gamble, I'm sorry. I need the gamba. It's bad. Oops. Weakest effect but easiest trigger. Yep. That checks out. That works for me. Right, we've already done the stuff here. Yeah. Right. Right, I've never actually done this one. I don't really have a choice. Drawing room, gymnasium. Fucking boiler room power. This shit is so annoying to line up. Yeah, I was imagining that you would have to like pipe it through. I've never done it before. I've only gotten a boiler room once, I think. If at all. So I guess technically that was a bit of a spoiler, but it's fine. Can I request more books? I want to see the pump system manual. Sure. There's the boiler room. I don't even have the... I don't think I've ever actually gotten to draft it. Study, wine cellar, boiler room. I can't get the boiler room. I've never been in either of these, I don't think. Neither of them are gonna get me anything because this is a dead end. So, study seems more interesting, lore-wise, to me right now. There's a safe. There's a safe in the study. Sturdy, study, face, ace. That's how you're supposed to get the paintings. That's the whole thing with the paintings. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That explains that. That. Has to be some significance to that, right? 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. Unused pairings. Right. This is just to help me. Also, is this a queen room? Is this study a queen room? We've never seen a queen room before, have we? Okay, well, I'm screenshotting this. And I'm gonna put in queen study. And then for the study, put in this. Which we already kind of figured out what that means. This. Also kind of know how that relates. And then there's a safe here. And clearly there's some date that must relate to the safe, to the study specifically, right? There has to be. What dates do we have? Hold on. Time to review the notes. This is unrelated. This is unrelated. This is probably unrelated. Probably unrelated. Music room. Staff notice. All right. Is there anything about the study or something like it here? Hmm. Where is room 46? Or 5292. Still don't know what the colors here mean. Surely it's not. No, that wouldn't make sense, right? 45292. No, it's the dates that open these. It's not. I mean, I guess I don't actually have any proof of that. I don't know if Okay. You know. No idea. No idea if I can get this somehow right now. I guess all that's left to do is call it a day. And I'm gonna take a short break, because my eyes are starting to hurt a little bit. And I want to do one more day before ending stream. Yeah, today was very interesting. Very curious how this is gonna go. Alright. So I do get my 20 bonus steppies, even though I turned off the gas. Can't see if it stayed that way or if it didn't. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna take a short break and rest my eyes a little bit, get myself something to drink, and we will be right back after. I guess we do have ads right now, but only for 50 more minutes, so yeah. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Took a bit of a longer break because I noticed that one of my eyes was actually turning red because I was focusing too hard on my screen. So that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway. I don't know what the goal for the day is going to be. We have a few things to check, I guess. I really want to try to get the laboratory stuff down. I also really want to try to... Yeah, I got a meal room. Sure, let's grab the package, whatever that is. Brass compass and 2 gems. Awesome. Okay, I'll take it. That's cool. Alright. Electronic mail. I really want to get an office. Coupon book. Save 1 coin on every purchase you make. That is actually sick. Okay. Courtyard, Nook Parlor. Everything wants me to go west. So I guess I'm gonna take a parlor and we can play the parlor game first. I'm just being flooded with items today. What's going on? That's crazy. Gems are in both the black box and the white ones. That's wrong. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's wrong. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. That then has to be true. Which means they're in the black box. Yep. Awesome. Alright. Cool. I can get a pantry. I don't have any coins. Commissary is worthless right now. Observatory. Corridor, hallway. Let's get a hallway. That leads to the foundation. Guess we can put kitchen. No, let's get a storeroom. I want to get some stuff. I want to get up north and see if I can get the office room. That would be sick. Let's see what this gets me. Nursery, closet, spare room. Guess we're taking a spare room. Passageway is crazy. In this spot, kind of, a little bit. But all of these are pretty good draws for... I get it done. It's almost as good as a passageway. Locked. Locked. We go north. Grab a nook. Or a key. Use the key. Laboratory, closet, secret passage. You know what? Let's grab a secret passage. Um. Alright, that's a hallway type. Have I seen almost all red rooms? That's crazy. That's silly. Oh, hi, Robo. Sure, let's get another hallway. Why not? It's locked. Okay. I wasn't sure if those could be locked, but I guess they are. Just came back from walkies. Hope you had good walkies. Why is everything locked? Why does this game hate me? Probably doesn't. Probably just stupid. Had more walkies than Milwaukee. Awesome. Drafting studio. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool? I've never been here before. What the hell? In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Potential new floor plans. Casino. Vestibule. Whenever you enter one, 3 of the doors in this room come unlock, and the 4th one becomes unlocked. Becomes locked. Never mind. Well, that seems useful. I would say. Dormitory also sounds cool for steppies, but we just got the orchard, so I don't know how much of an issue steppies are going to be. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall. It had served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. I see. Mount Holly Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the game's features here. Buying of 2 gems is required for admittance to this exclusive room. I see. Small sleeping quarters devoid of frills and distractions are ideal for the student, scholar, or denizen of academia who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. I mean, this seems pretty sick, even though it costs 2 gems. It's never a good sign for me. But I'll take it. Alright. Great Hall. Petitioning plan for Tuesday, November 17th. No fucking clue. That means crafting studio. Studio. There it is. Great Hall partitioning plan. A great hall is just any hall with you in it. Aww. That's super sweet. Do I have to... Tuesday, November 17th. That's just today's date, isn't it? It's day 11. Oh boy. Oh, there's so much information here. Okay. I'm gonna keep this here. And then... Holy shit, okay. Guess we're doing a lot of reading. Drafting strategy. A lot of reading, a lot of screenshotting. Drafting spectrum. Blueprints are more than just blue. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. Blue... bold in that text. Are there more bold text in this? Doesn't look like it. Interesting. Alright. And while it is true that most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color in which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed to as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom. An orange floor plan will immediately inform the contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. Interesting. So I guess we're gonna learn a lot of shit about the mechanics of drafting in this. Most Valid Dreams, Architectural Digest's Guide to Bedrooms. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet border floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Yes, precisely. Okay. So far this is just true and knowledge we've already kind of acquired. It's fine. Still knowledge. Indoor door. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Gotcha. That makes sense. I do kind of want to see if I can just get a green run or something at one point. Draft as many green rooms as I can. Orange Passage. The bedroom is the heart of the home, and the hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. That makes sense. There's a hall pass item. Didn't even know that's a thing. Alright, we're learning things. Golden trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Makes sense. God, there's so much reading today. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Associated resource vexation. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm guessing... Well, they've mostly been related to, like... I guess, not necessarily story stuff, perhaps, but, like... Maybe story stuff, just like puzzles and things. Prismatic rooms. You may on rare occasions notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor and greenery of plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Interesting. We have had an aquarium once before. But yeah, that makes sense. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Well, that's sweet. That's nice. That's just a neat little gameplay advice guidebook. What is this? It's just a hammer. Hammered on there. Awesome. Alright. Guess I'm getting another observatory. I don't remember what the 5 do. Rooms of 4 doors are more common today. I would have needed that earlier. Corridor. Okay, and I guess we're done. That's it. Awoo! Awoo! Hi, Draco. Yeah, that's just done. All right, unfortunate. Guess that's just how it is. Oh well. Could buy keys at the commissary. Commissary doesn't sell keys. Commissary just sells items, right? Oh, there it is. 7th of November is day 1. I've never seen it sell keys. I've only exclusively seen it sell the same 4 items. That's crazy. I guess we haven't been outdoors yet. Can I throw coins in here? Make a wish. Alright, I've made a wish. Commissary can sell all sorts of things. Interesting. Did I just get super unlucky then that I've always seen the exact same things every single time in the commissary? Shrine. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Sure. I'll put in all my coins. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans for 4 days. Alright. Awesome. That's cool. What are these cables? That cable? Or are those just vines? I guess they're just vines. That would make more sense. They wouldn't run cables through a fucking shrine. Why is this cracked? Why are you cracked? I already feel like there's something relevant here again. Okay, well, I think that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna be calling it a day after this. And I'm probably gonna be calling it a stream after this, even though I really don't want to. But I think we made some good progress today. Found a lot of new stuff. I'm pretty happy with how things are going. It's crazy how every time I start up this game, something happens that I just never expect in the slightest. Like the whole thing with the crypts, with the whatever it was. Fucking insane. That was awesome. That was super cool. And I'm very excited to explore that downstairs a bit more. I'm guessing maybe if I somehow get power to the foundation or something, I can use the elevator there, and then I can use the elevator to go down and I'll end up somewhere else. I have no idea. We'll see how it goes. Either way, thank you guys for watching. It has been a great stream, and it has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna check. Okay, never mind. Nobody currently streaming. Because I keep forgetting to raid out, and then I remember to raid out at one point, and then nobody's streaming. Because that's just how things go. Also, let me just skip this ending of this theme. There we go. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm having so much fun with this game. I would like to stream it for longer, but it genuinely hurts my eyes when I look at the screen for too long. Also, yes, Ro, please do. If you would like to. I trust your judgment. Ember Gray. Let's see who this is. Dealing with. Drow elf who's played this game before. Hell yeah. Awesome. For a moment I thought they were playing the game right now, but it's a slightly different game. But hell yeah. Sure. Slash raid. Gotta remember how to do this. There we go. Alright. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you probably next week if we don't see each other on the weekend somehow in your chat or voice chat or something. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.